Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Turtle Time, Turtle Talk, Turtle Power, Ninja Rap. It's time we move on to the next of the four brothers. We are now going to unbox Donatello. Before we do that though, something that I missed in the Michelangelo video, very quickly. I forgot to get them out. I thought about it and I forgot about it. This one is of course missing a bunch of stuff. Here's a quick comparison between the movie star Mikey and the 1990 NECA Michelangelo. Oh man. These turtles, the movie star ones, I played with those the most. When they came out. Simple reason is because they're rubber. The arms, the limbs, they're rubber. So I could play with it and I wouldn't have to worry about dropping it and breaking it. So here they are up close. What's up, dudes? Anyway, we're not here for Mikey. I forgot to do that. We'll do that properly with Donnie. So here he is, Donatello. My brother's favorite Ninja Turtle. My favorite Ninja Turtle is and always has been Raphael. But yeah, here we go. Here's Donnie. Looking pensive, I think is the right word. He's thinking. There's the bow staff in there. Looking good. I love it. Love it. Haha. Thumbs up. He's got pizza. He's happy. Thumbs up. I'm trying to be super careful so I can preserve these boxes. Should I ever have to move or store them? I'm gonna keep them in a detolf, these figures. But in case they ever need to leave the house, they will go back in these boxes. There we go. Come on, Daddy. Oh, come on, Donnie. I'm so happy that NECA found a way to make these turtles available. Aside, why is it stuck? Oh, there we go. It's coming. Aside from the San Diego Comic-Con set, because it's just too cool. There we go. Wow, that was really stuck. I really had to pull on it. All right. There he is. Donatello. With pointing fingers. Mikey comes with the thumbs. Thumbs up, dude. And Donatello comes with the pointy fingers. But yeah, so the San Diego Comic-Con set was numbered at 5,000. They're not numbered actually. If you check on the packaging, they don't have any numbers on them. But supposedly they only made 5,000 and they sold out. Did an online pre-order. What were those days? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I can't recall which days it was anymore. It was too long ago. But I was able to get my set on the last day, which was nothing short of spectacular. Being able to pre-order a set. You had to be like so fast to get the NECA set. I think I did a video about it. But it's worth talking about because it's cool. But yeah, and then that was it. Like, people that wanted these figures, when San Diego Comic-Con happened, that was it. You either got them at San Diego Comic-Con, you got them in the online pre-order, or you went aftermarket. That was the only way to get these figures. These NECA movie Ninja Turtles, which are gorgeous and amazing and just fantastic. So thankfully, after Comic-Con, they announced that they had worked something out with GameStop, and we're going to be able to offer them. And the day that pre-order went live, August 27th, I know because I went back and I checked my email to see when it was. August 27th, these figures were made available for pre-order. We didn't know what they were how they were gonna package them. We didn't know what accessories they were gonna come with. It was a blind pre-order. All we knew was that we were gonna get the figures and presumably their primary weapons. And here we are today. Fast forward to February 2019. These have been long awaited. So here's Donatello. Donatello does machines. He's the nerd. He's smart. He likes computers. My lighting is no good to show off his eyes. I'm kind of disappointed by that. Nope, that doesn't do it any better. Oh, hang on a sec. We need to do this first. There we go. If we look down, then we can look down at his eyes. There we go. So that one's not great. The bottom's cut off. You can see the white underneath it. That one's fine though. Well, actually, no, it's not. You can see the bottom's missing on the eye. Oh, there's something in the way of this one. There we go. Piece of fluff. Yeah, the bottom's cut off on this one too. That's okay. From back here, you can't tell, but I like the coloring on the bandana. You didn't just go with like straight purple like the old ones, so that's nice. We did the Articulation review with Mikey. Probably don't have to do it with Donnie. The belt is different though, obviously, because he's got a different weapon. But another thing that's really neat about this Donatello, somehow when they did the San Diego Comic-Con set, they missed these little ties for the bow staff. So you can't actually, you'd have to get like your own ribbons and do it yourself on the Comic-Con set so his bow staff will actually stay on his back. Like there's nothing there. This is completely missing on the Comic-Con set. So interesting. Look at this. Is the shell one piece? Because this line looks interesting. Like it's not one piece. No, it looks like it is one piece. Maybe that's where the mold separates. But let's see. So there was a paint issue on my Mikey. It looks like we got similar issues on my Donnie. Look at this leg. And this leg here. A couple of big old blotches of that brown. Not very convincing. And on the Comic-Con set, it looks a lot better. Let's gently stand him up. His ankles are not ready for standing. Look at that ankle there too. A little bit overkill. A little bit too much. It was getting closer to the end of the shift. The worker was tired and hungry and just wanted to go home. And they're like, forget it. Just slap some paint on it. I'm just gonna carefully grab this. Somehow angle it. I don't have a lot of space to work with here. There we go. Okay. So you can see the leg on this one. Contrast it with the leg on this one. There's way too much brown right here. Way too much. They overdid it completely. And on the other side, the same thing. This is not good. It's not okay. The Comic-Con set looks better, but you know, it happens. I'm not gonna send it back. I'm definitely not gonna send it back. Let's put Donnie over here for a second. Let's get his accessories. Let's get the pointing. So I'm going to talk about this again, but these hands are the correct hands for Raphael. You don't actually, if you study martial arts, you don't actually hold the sai with the prongs pointed out. That is only if you are doing a specific technique or maneuver where you're trying to catch a blade or a weapon that is being wielded against you. Otherwise, you will hold the sai with the blade towards your elbow. So this shape of a hand is better suited for holding the sai that way, where it's only just the handle comes to here, and then the blade of the sai comes down your forearm. We'll talk about that again later when we actually unbox Raphael. But these are the hands that you could do that with. The proper technique for just casually carrying your sai around. You wouldn't want to do that around New York City, though. That's a no-no. Don't carry sai around New York City. Hey, Mikey, I got another slice of pizza for you. This is a pizza box that I printed from the internet. Someone made a PDF, which I thought was cool. So we're going to use that. It's kind of an imitation of the one that came with the San Diego Comic-Con set. Okay, we've got tape holding down the cover to keep the bow in nice condition. I appreciate that, NECA. I appreciate that. Bow staffs in the figures that you get from other sources, there's only been a handful that make Ninja Turtles. You get bent bows. This is straight as an arrow. I really appreciate that, NECA. Look at that. You roll it and it doesn't move. That is a straight bow, and that's because of how they packaged it. They did a good job. Kudos. Kudos to NECA. I appreciate that. Attention to detail. I've never received a bow that was ever so straight. And if you're big on Ninja Turtles, you probably haven't either. Extra bandana piece. We are now done with the packaging. It is empty of all accessories. We have the man. We have Donnie. Gonna try to get him in a little bow staff holding pose here. Very gently. Very gently. What's the pose on the side of the box? Yeah, that's a good pose. I think I'm looking the other way though. We'll go with this way. You can hear it. You can hear how stiff the joints are. You got to be careful with these guys. So many people, so many pictures on Facebook of broken katanas with Leo. Got to be careful with these figures. They are fragile. That's just a ridiculous way of saying fragile. If you're like, what the heck is fragile? It means fragile. If you're clowning around. How are you supposed to do this now? This hand is super tight on the bow. So I gotta feed it through this one first, because I don't want to bend it. I just made such a big deal about how it arrived straight as an arrow. And now I gotta bend it to fit in his hands? Nah, that's not right. That can't be right. Once I get this bow posed up, it is never leaving his hands. He's gonna be holding it forever. If I can get it to be positioned properly where it's not bent. All right, progress, I think. Yes, progress, excellent. Progress is good. Progress is always good. Yes, does this seem crazy, what I'm doing here? This is the care that I'm going to take with these figures. All right, all right, all right. Bring it in a bit, Donnie. Bring it in a little bit. There we go. I'm not even going to attempt to tie it off on his back until I make a duplicate. So if I can get a little wooden dowel and copy this, copy the paint, then I'll start trying to put it in the back. I'll probably put this one in the back, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I lied. I don't know what I'm going to do. We got a little minor paint issue here. A little bit of white that shouldn't be there, in my opinion. So I'm just going to remove it with my fingernail. There's no white anywhere else. I think that turned out okay. Nah. We'll have to touch that up too. Painted toes. I like the detail on the side of the knee pads. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, Donnie. Donnie, I'm a big fan. I love your work. I love your work with machines. Alright, we've got Donatello. We're going to do some comparisons. We're going to start off with soft head. 1988 Donatello. This is the one that started it all for kids like myself. The first Donatello action figure. I don't think he's going to stand. I don't think this figure is actually designed to stand. It's got an action pose. So I'm just going to have to hold him like this. But that's humble beginnings for Donnie fans there. Fast forward to 2002. This Donatello, yeah, this is 2002. Yep, Mirage Studios. Look at that smile. Oh man, it's such a good likeness. This Donatello's like creepy how good the likeness is. It's like he's actually here, but in miniature form. Of course, this one won't stand up either on its own power, and of course I have no weapons for it. Value Village. But quick comparison, there you go. Next up, we fast forward again. This one has a weapon. 2016 Viacom. Donatello's. Last but not least, for Donatello comparisons, we have the movie star Donatello. I thought I had his. Clearly not. Clearly not. This figure is from 1992. Right around the time that the second movie came out, they put these figures out. And these were my favorite, because they're soft, they're rubbery. You drop it, it's not going to break, right? Nice and soft. Nothing's going to happen to him, and he can kick. Karate action, right? These are cool figures. They don't compare to this. They don't hold a flame to these guys, but they were cool in their day. You could pop the limbs off and swap them out if you wanted to. That's how I remember putting them back together many times. Like you'd get to the toy box to play and like, oh, we gotta put, where's Raph's legs? Why did his legs come off last time we played? Was he fighting Shredder and Shredder took his leg off or something? That happened. That happened. That was a thing. And last but not least, we will put Donatello next to his brother Mikey. 2 out of 4. Look at the camera for me, Mikey. There we go. We're halfway there. We'll quickly put Sly between them. My only other NECA figure. Also from Value Village, I might add. Very pleased to rescue this guy from Value Village. Come on, Sly. Stand up. There we go. I might have some leftover pizza down here. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for the second part of unboxing these Ninja Turtles. These figures are amazing. I can't, like, words can't describe to you how I feel opening these figures. They are awesome. Be excellent to each other. We will see you in the next one. Up next is Leonardo. Yeah. Peace.